Lucy Sykes, and I'm with South Region Youth Board and Milton Pony Club. I am interviewing Lauren Eckardt, graduate HA Pony Clubber, on the most common asked questions in Pony Club. So let's get started. What is your riding story?
Well, I started riding when I was 8 years old in Montgomery, Alabama, and I had a little pony named Firefly who I loved. And actually, before I got Firefly, every year that I went to camp, my parents would send me off to summer camp, and I would go, and it would be, what activities would you want to do? You know, what do you want to do every day? And I'd put horses, oh wait, and more horses. So they realized really early on that they were in trouble when it came to me. So then we got a pony, Firefly, who I leased, and God, she was amazing. And after Firefly, I got, who did I get? Angel next. Angel was an awesome pony who brought me up through the levels of Pony Club, and then came Dipper, and of course Cowboy, who was my heart, the best horse on the planet. So Cowboy, then of course I went to college. After I had Cowboy, ran up to the advanced level with him, did Young Riders, all that fun stuff. I feel very lucky and fortunate to have had a horse like that. And then I went to college, got a degree, and moved on and did finance, and then came back to the horses. The horses, once they're in your blood, I mean, it's in you for life. Like, you are so lucky to grow up on this farm and have all of this. So yeah, I came back to the horses and never stopped. I love it. I'm so fortunate to get to do what I love each and every day.
Very cool. Do you remember the best horse you've ever had?
Man, see, that's a tough one. The best, I mean, I've had a lot of good ones throughout the years, a lot. But I would, you know, Cowboy was probably the one that got me, you know, my guts to run advanced, my ability to see things that I never thought could have been possible. I mean, to make the Young Riders team was just incredible. And then recently, the opportunities I had with Angela Jutt's amazing horse Winston to go get my gold medal. Like, man, what an accomplishment that is. I've been very blessed in my riding career of amazing, just talented horses that I've had the opportunity to ride. So I think they've each taught me something, and I've grown from, quite honestly, each and every one of them. Yeah. And I'm very fortunate they've all been in my life.
Yeah, that's a good response. What was your favorite Pony Club memory?
Man, I have so many. I would say one at Cahaba Pony Club. I don't know how long ago this was, but we were learning how to wrap legs. So for hours, I mean upon hours, we all had our legs and we all put the bandages. It was some sort of camp, and we all had the bandages, and we were wrapping and wrapping. Everybody would go and feel each other's, and we'd go back and do it again. I mean, for hours upon hours upon hours. And that, to me, like, that's what Pony Club is to me. It's the camaraderie. It's teaching, you know, you guys how to do all these things, and how to be one with your horse, and how to connect with other people that are just as horse crazy and, you know, love the sport as much as you do. So that, to me, when I think of Pony Club, I think of that camp, that day of wrapping those legs with everybody, smiling and helping each other, and just doing it for hours upon hours.
Do you feel Pony Club is relevant in the common horse world?
Absolutely, I feel like it's relevant. I feel like Pony Club, that the kids nowadays need to be more with their horse. They need to spend more time with their horse. They need to, you know, spend those hours upon hours wrapping legs and learning how to be the best horse person they can be. I think a lot of that is lost, and it's unfortunate, and I wish that, you know, I could give that back to you guys. I wish I had the time that people gave to me to teach me these things, and it's just spending that time with your horse. It's so invaluable and so missing in a lot of ways. I mean, a lot of not ways, but I really think it absolutely is relevant.
Yeah. When did you know you wanted to make a career with riding?
I mean, always, right? Like every kid, always. That's the goal, the dream. Um, I think when I graduated college and I got a career in finance and I was very successful and loved what I did, but when I was able to get back in the horses on my own money that I had worked hard for, and people kept asking me for lessons, and I realized like I could have those opportunities again. I think I went that route. I mean, that was the point in time that it was all right. I need to make the jump. I had a chance with my company that they were making a shift. Do they want to, have me go into a different role, or was I gonna teach lessons at the barn? And people kept asking me, and I kept saying no. And it just at that point, I think that was the turning point that I want to do this and I want to try it. And if it doesn't work, I can always go back to that finance world. I was good at it. I was successful. They wanted me there, but I wanted to be here. And I just got lucky. I should have bought a lottery ticket that day. Unfortunately, I didn't, and I'm still a horse trader. But that was probably the moment that I realized that I could take the leap, and I had a fallback plan, although I'd never, ever intended on taking it. And it just worked, and I'm so grateful. Gosh, so grateful that I did.
Do you still get intimidated by cross-country courses?
Oh my God, absolutely.
Yeah.
And anybody who tells you they don't is a liar, right? A liar. Everybody does. We all do, right? It's scary out there, but it's taking that adrenaline and putting it in a positive way. That's the part of it all. We all get that rush. I mean, I don't care what level you go. It doesn't matter. Amoeba to advanced. It does not matter. It is that adrenaline and controlling that inside of you. And we all of us get that feeling.
Do you ever ride bareback? Yeah.
I love riding bareback. I do not do it as much as I would want to. Absolutely. I think it's great to connect with your horse. There's, when I love coming out of the barns and seeing all you guys hopping on your horse's bareback or your TikTok videos. If you're so cute. I love all that stuff. So yeah, I think I love, from the field, put my helmet on, ride my horse in, my mare in. So yeah, I'm a big fan of bareback.
What is the different perspectives that you have now than when you were younger in riding?
When I was younger, it was about how big, how much I could do, how fast I could go. What did I do? What did I accomplish? And now it's more, how does it feel? How does it look? How, the end result, the connection, the happiness of the horse, the happiness of the rider. It's changed not only, yes, I want to go bigger and bolder and do more, but I also want to do it in a harmonious way. So my knowledge and education has helped me see that, yeah, you can get there one way and breeze through and maybe not place as well as you would have wanted to, but you did it. Or you can take a little bit more time and refine and understand and get to that same place, but in a whole better way for you and your horse. And I think that's the biggest, my knowledge and understanding. And it keeps growing. We all keep growing and developing and learning more and understanding. And that's the beauty of this sport, the love and hate of it, that there's a lot to it.
Yeah.
A lot to it.
Do you have any concerns in the way eventing is going?
There's a lot of concerns with the safety and all the ways around with everybody, the kids, the trainers, the adults. Yes, I would love to see things more safe. I would love to see more tables, collapsible tables, and appropriate speeds for levels. Absolutely, I would love to see. Huge way. I would love to see the ages change for young riders. I think for kids running 2-star prelim, it should be to 21. I think getting you guys, asking you at 18 to have run a 2-star and go to young riders, everything has to be perfect. You have to have the perfect horse. You have to be in the perfect shape, the perfect condition. Nothing can go wrong, which is great, but that's not life.
Yeah.
And things happen, and you need a recovery time where you're not pushed past an unsafe speed or level for what you're ready for. So I would love to see that change. I would love to see 25 to 3-star for young riders. So I think, that would be a huge point for the eventing to go more in that direction for safety.
What do you look for in finding a green horse?
The eye. The eye is, I am big on the feel you get around the horse, the level of emotion, the tension you get when you get around a horse. I mean, the eye tells you so much. And the look when they're trotting, how they move. I want to see some freedom in their shoulder. But it's more the eye and the feeling that I get around that horse. I mean, when I hop on them, same thing, and I ask them a question, they might not get it, they might not understand it, but they're going to try.
Yeah.
And as long as they're trying, I am happy as can be. When they start not trying, we've got a problem.
Yeah.
So there's got to be positive reinforcement with all that, but I look for a good eye and a horse that wants to do his job.
What characteristics should kids look for in a beginner, novice, and up horse?
Ooh, a horse that can take a joke. So that's a hard horse to find, because that horse has to, you want to do well for anybody really, but for the kids, you want a horse that can look the part and do well, but also take care of some of you guys that are new to the eventing world. So that's the hard one to find. So I like personally more of a kick ride. I don't like the ones that are a bit too quick. That tends to scare people more often than not. So more of a kick ride seems to be more of a confidence building way. And the same thing, the eye. The eye is big. It has to have a soft eye to it.
Yeah.
Mare gelding, I really don't care. There's certain breeds that I personally tend to stay away from, but teach their own. But yeah, I mean, I definitely, the breeding, the eye, and the record.
Yeah.
I just have a good record.
What advice do you have on our members and wanting to pursue a career in riding?
A lot of people say don't do it, you don't make any money. Like, I love this, and I am lucky that I get to do what I want, and I am successful in my career of riding horses every day. Like, that's amazing. So, I mean, I say do it. I say go be a working student. Like, if you have the opportunity to go overseas and go see what it's like over there, absolutely go do it. Learn from everybody. Never think you know more than anybody. Never, ever. Always be willing and open-minded to learn more, to understand more, because there's always new stuff coming out. There's always somebody who knows more than you. And being open, you'll be better. I mean, that'll make yourself better and your knowledge and understanding better. So, I mean, I say do it. I love it. I am very fortunate. I am lucky to do what I love every day. It is hard work. I mean, it's sometimes 4 a.m. in the summer times when you got to get all the horses done, and it ain't fun, but you do it because you love it. And so, yeah, I say do it.
Okay, well, that is all the questions I have for Lauren Eckardt today. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.